Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 108 on Mr. Adom Aluminium Profiles. All right, so all these weeks, I think I've shared a couple of videos on Mr. Adom Aluminium Profiles, and believe you me, it has been a great joy for Mr. Adom and the entire team that he's been showing good workmanship, his demeanor and way of presenting himself to customers has brought a lot of reviews to me, and I want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you. In your view, it's built and secure. Okay, if you want to set up a security system in your house, electric fencing, video intercom, intruder alarm, garage door, electric gate motor, time in, time out. If you set up a company and you need a time in, time out to be able to track your employees, okay, if you need a biometric access entry to your house, which will be part of a security feature, Build and Secure is here to assist you. Mr. Seth Kwame Ampedu is the one in charge of all our CCTV cameras, electric systems, and all of that. Even window sensors and intruder alarm. Contact Mr. Seth Kwame Ampedu and he will assist you. Okay. Yes, if you need maintenance for your electric fencing, for warehouses we use razor mesh. All of these he does. So contact Mr. Seth Kwame Ampedu and he will assist you, in a way that you can never imagine. All right. So let's head into Mr. Adom's video. Mr. Adom has been on several projects, most of whom have given good reviews about him. He's had some challenges with some clients. This is to do with the windows not properly done by the mason. Sometimes the aluminum frame has got an issue in terms of the glass. Maybe they installed a glass due to certain reasons. There's a crack in the glass, okay. And then sometimes the client says, "Oh, this is not what I asked Mr. Adom to do. I instead gave him a design, but he gave me something else." And then when you go deep down into the conversation, maybe there wasn't any direction at all. So in order to avoid this back and forth, I gave you this, you didn't give me that, I approved this, you did not approve this, there should always be a record that, okay, Mr. Adom, I want you to fix this particular glass for me, and these are the designs that I'm looking for. So Mr. Adom will follow suit. If there are images to prove to it, you can share images and say, this is for this window A, B, C, D. And this design is for this bathroom. This design is for master bedroom. This design is for the living area. There should be pictures to that effect and with indication. In that way, we both have records of what you've instructed him to do. And then make sure that it is in a written document that you need single glazed glass or you need double glazing. You need tinted. You need laminated. You need tempered glass. All of this should be mentioned within the receipt or contract that you're going to have with Mr. Adom, so that either Mr. Adom or yourself, okay, don't come back with something different, or Adom is not surprised with something different. You understand? And so for me, that is the trajectory I want to come from, so that we are all aware of exactly what you want Mr. Adom to do, so that there's no confusion going forward. Okay, so there are different types of these aluminum profiles. Usually Norma Italia, I have explained several times. Norma Italia is an old aluminum frames, okay, that have been in existence for quite some time now. Its beauty is not compared to that of the KS50. K50 comes with its own style and beauty. You understand? Its uniqueness and the frame is so unique from that of the Norma Italia. The KS50 has different rails in between that allows you to do whatever design that you deem fit. Okay, and then we move to the tricycle system, which is all as an advanced module from that of the KS50. So the top niche of all these aluminum profile is the trico system, which actually gives you more room, okay, for any type of design, and it even accommodates the double glazing more to that of the KS50. You understand? The KS50 gives you that option, as you can see on your screen. We have the one that flashes on the wall and the one that fits or sits within the window frame. Okay, so these are all things that you need to consider. If you look at this beautiful house, they wanted a partition one, and you can see that the frames have been partitioned with the glasses. It looks beautiful. Okay, it's beautiful. They normally do this kind of windows in the West. They do them in the West a lot. So I believe that most of you guys, you copy from wherever you are and then you bring it home. You understand? So architects can also design your window glasses. You don't necessarily have to go to the internet and copy and paste. You can ask your architect to come up with a design for you so that it becomes authentic. Yours is unique, and based on that design, Mr. Adom will follow and come up with the same thing for you. So everything can go through the architect. The architect will come up with a design that will fit the house. You understand? Based on how your house is built, the type of window that you have. Sometimes it is not all design that is suitable for the house. You need to look at the kind of house that you have. The architect will find the glass that is suitable for your house. You understand? And how it should open based on the conditions within. Are you with me? Because if you have a smaller windows, a wider windows, sometimes it is not a sliding glass that is suitable based on it. If you have a smaller window, you don't need a sliding one. You can do a fixed and a projected. A fixed and a projected. So half projected, half fixed glass is also cute. You understand? So sometimes we look at all these things. How do you achieve a complete ventilation? We need a total ventilation or half ventilation. If you go for a sliding glass, it means that you go for half ventilation. You understand? Because one side will be closed and one side is open. So you're going for half ventilation. And how many windows do I have in this particular room? If I have 2 windows or 3 windows, having a sliding one means that I have 3 half ventilation coming into the room, which I believe will give you enough ventilation. But if you have just 1 window and you have a sliding glass, it means that you have just a few amount of air coming into the room. You understand? And maybe where your house is situated, you are not in the direction of the air. So you are not getting enough air. You are in a room, but you are sweating. That is a disadvantage. And this is some of the things that most of us, we don't look for. The direction of the wind. How is the house situated in order to receive enough air from within? You understand? What type of window am I going to install such that I can receive enough ventilation? Should it be a casement window? A casement window opens like a butterfly, so you can have a total ventilation coming through. Now, when you have that kind of window, it means that you need to design a burglary bar to be able to suit that condition, so you can open it to the left and open it to the right, so you can have a total ventilation. You understand? Yes, if you want a projected, it means that again you're not going to have full ventilation. It will come from underneath, because you're going to open the glass towards the top. You understand? And that will not go all the way up. You will go halfway through. So again, you're going to have about maybe 1/3 of the ventilation. All of these are necessary. Now, if you look at this particular one, as you see, based on the client recommendation, Mr. Adom is installing the stair rails. Are you with me? You should need to consider the stair rails. How many cases do you have in the house? You know, are there cases that are going to have, cause damage to all of this? How strong is this going to be? All these are going to be factors that you need to put in place. You have kids running around, jumping and hanging. They want to sit on, because some of the time, even myself, when I was young, I used to sit on the stair rails and it would slide me all the way down. You understand? So my kids well educated enough to know that this is a glass. They're not supposed to slide on it. All of these are important because we need to consider the safety and the hazard that are associated with installing glass stereos. Are you with me? Yeah, so consider all of these factors. Aside the aluminum frames that Mr. Adom installs, he does other profiles as well. The shower cubicles, balustrades, and glass doors. Okay, yes, maybe a bathroom door, you want it to be a frosted glass instead of just a normal door. We can do that. So if you want a frosted glass, either it is wrapped around a wooden frame or an aluminium frame. Okay, yes, so it's going to be an aluminium door. If probably your bathroom is so close that when you're taking your bath, there's a lot of water, splashing on the wooden door, which probably is not ideal, because having water splash on the wooden door, if the wood is not coated with waterproof painting, then with time the wood will get rotten. Are you with me? So it's either you coat the door frame. If it's a wooden door, it has to be coated with waterproof painting, so that should any water splash on it, it will just drip down. It will not have any effect on the wood. If you don't want that, you can still have the wooden door, but in between you can partition them to have a frosted glass in between. That makes it also attractive. You understand? Or else you go for the frame. Usually those ones with water, they also corrode with time. If you see those China ones, you see them corroding with time. So I reckon you go with the door frame with partition, with a frosted glass partition in between. Those ones are quite durable and can last a lifetime. So if you need the services of Mr. Adom, kindly reach out to him. Contact the numbers on your screen, and he will come and assist you. If you need a balcony door, which perhaps is a very long one, big one, maybe you need to partition them into 3 or 4, which is a foldable one. We call it a foldable door. Okay, you can slide at the same time, you can fold it. Okay, and this is really nice. Talk to Mr. Adom. Make sure you do a lot of research, get a lot of images, and then decide on which one exactly you want to do. Okay, that will really help. In terms of the glass, make sure you decide on the type of glass, whether it's a single glass, which is 6 mm, we have 6 mm, we have 10 mm. Okay, yes, depending, because the thicker the glass, the heavier you need to know it to become more heavy on the frame. Okay, so you need to know the type of frame you want to use, and subsequently the type of glass, because not all KF50 can contain heavy glasses. Okay, yes, maybe you need to shift to the trico system. They can take heavy glasses, and then also the rails on which the glasses run will become weaker based on how heavy the glass is. So if the glass become more heavy, you will need heavier rollers or rails that will be able to carry the weight of the glasses. You understand? So all these you need to consider. We have double rollers, single rollers. We have heavy duty rollers that we install underneath to be able to carry the width of the glass. Okay, this is very, very important. It's very, very important. So kindly take note of this, and these are some of the amazing jobs that Mr. Adom is embarking on, and you can contact him and utilize his services. I believe you've enjoyed the video. Again, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. Reach out to me if you need my services, and I'll be happy to assist you. Okay, we prepare, estimate, and we build houses for the vulnerable. From me to you, et shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Peace.